1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, 5, 6, 7, 8. Guess what time it is? It's LTTL time.
Of course, you guys know now that we are a musical family. We love music. We sing a lot. So expect a lot of singing. All right. So let us know. Let us know if you guys like it, anyways.
The only thing that you will not see yet is dancing, because you're hearing us. You cannot see us. But if you could see us, we would
dance.
even dance
We dance
sometimes.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah. We both love singing.
We both love dancing.
We love dancing.
Yeah. And this was something that I think when I was writing my list back then of qualities I want in my husband, I was like, it would be great if he can sing and dance. But over time, there were more things that...
But do you value that?
Yes, I really love that I can sing with you, that we worship together. Like people, when we are worshiping, I start on a key and my dear husband, he's parting.
Yes.
He's singing a different part of what I'm singing, and it always sounds really nice. I'm happy, actually.
Great.
I'm happy that I got to find out these things about you, and they were like icing on the cake, because I didn't think that...
You didn't know I could sing.
No.
Perhaps what you knew I could do before we got married was I played musical instruments. I think you knew that, right?
Yes, but not in the way that, you said that you could play drums.
Yes, I said,
that you played drums
even
in high school.
High school, yes.
Right? I didn't know that you could play the piano. It was maybe later on that you said, oh, you can do some 1 and 2s. But this my husband cannot do 1 and 2s. So he's the one that is playing sometimes in our church. Can you imagine? Like he's playing and then choir members are singing. For him to play and choir members are singing, then it means he can play at least.
I'm trying.
That's, you see what I'm saying.
No, there's some top high level.
Of course, there's always room for improvement.
Yeah,
but it surprised me pleasantly. I really like that you're musically inclined. I think it's a benefit for us for our future.
Okay, nice. And what about the dancing part?
Oh, I love that you can dance, because I love to dance. I don't dance as much.
Even me, I think I've lost a lot of my dancing skills.
Honestly, should we go to a dancing school?
Maybe later. It's not top with my priority now. I'm not trying to learn how to dance. I want to learn how to make more money.
But don't you think, speaking of making more money, don't you think we'll make a great career out of dancing? If we go to a dancing school, or we go on YouTube, we follow all these dancers. These ones are always doing like choreography, husband and wife, or 2 sisters or something. Then we get our dance to the next level. Then we open a YouTube channel, the Anu Ojos. Then it's dancing. We dance to the latest gospel hits. We do the breaking part. We do the, the Afrobeat dance steps. And then we go viral. And then we become celebrities.
Celebrity dancers.
Yes. And then and then and then people start to endorse us. Brands come to us. Oh, would you wear our clothes in your dance videos? Would you promote?
Well, dancing is not easy.
It isn't. I feel like it,
especially if you want to really do it like
professionally,
high level. Like if you just want to do like normal dance here and there, I mean, you can, but to learn the steps and that's not fun.
It's like sports, right? It's like saying you want to be a footballer. I feel like if I say right now to you that, I think I can still make a career out of running. It's too late.
It's
already too late.
No. Yeah, that's interesting.
Guess what? By the time this episode is out, we will be 2 years married.
Beautiful.
I know you said something that I want to bring to the audience. Men, before they get married, their salutation is Mr. After marriage, it is still Mr. But women, the salutation or the title before marriage is Miss, M.S. Full stop. And then after marriage, it is MRS. Please explain to me, somebody, why is it that only the women get to change their salutation, but the men keep theirs?
Just give me a minute. Let me quickly ask ChatGPT.
ChatGPT will say, "Oh, that's a very interesting question. I'm very thoughtful."
Yeah. So let's type it. Why do women change from Miss
to
Mrs.
after marriage, and men don't?
After marriage, and men maintain Mr. Okay, so guys, I'm actually not asking ChatGPT. I'm asking Meta AI. So this is Llama 4. Let's see what it says. So the tradition of using different titles for men and women is rooted in history and social norms, right? The origin. Mr. is an abbreviation for master, a title of respect used for men, which originated in the 15th century. Miss is an abbreviation for mistress, a title of respect used for unmarried women, which originated in the 17th century. Mrs. is an abbreviation for mistress, same as miss, but it was used as a title of respect for married women. Isn't that not interesting? That in all cases, it's a title of respect. Mr. Master is used for men out of respect. Miss was for unmarried women, and Mrs. it was for married men. But it does not still answer our question.
Mrs. was for married women.
Yes, and Miss was for unmarried women.
Called, is it mistress? Did you
mistress?
say?
Both are called mistress.
Mistress.
Yeah, the full is both mistress. But
okay.
But the question is, why is the master, which was
same?
For
like how do you differentiate married and unmarried?
Married men. That's a
you know my theory.
What's your theory?
It allows men in the world to cheat.
Come on, why would you say that? How? I mean, why cheating? Look at this guy, you're laughing. What do you mean by cheating? How come it's cheating?
So the thing, hear me out. So men in the world, they say I'm a mister. There are some men that you will never know that they are married. There's no way to know. They don't wear their rings. Their names are Mister. They introduce themselves as their first name. Their title is Mr. There's no way to tell, really. And it's very easy for them to deceive women. But women wear this Mrs. like a crown. For them, it's like, this is my identity. I am so married. I want you to know that I'm married. So I think.
So what come cheating? Like, can I continue reading?
I said men in the world. I didn't say generally men. No.
So every man is in the world.
Men of the world, please.
Okay. All right.
Hey, I'm being so offended. But what I mean, it is done for people like these men to keep their identity, the same. Nothing changes. They don't wear their rings, even though they are married with kids at home, but you don't know because they're still Mr. everywhere officially.
So you wouldn't know. Okay, so it's like you wouldn't know that they're married.
How would you know?
Okay, so let me continue reading the response.
There's more.
Can
you just summarize?
Wait now. It's fine. It's not so long. Historical context. In the past, come on. In the past, women's identities were often tied to their marital status. When a woman married, she was seen as transferring her identity from her father's household to her husband's household. And so the title Mrs. indicated that she was now under her husband's care and protection. Men, on the other hand, maintained their independence and identity regardless of the marital status. So their title remained the same.
And why is that?
So over time, the use of Miss and Mrs. became more widespread, and then the distinction between the two titles became more about marital status than respect. In recent years, the use of MS has become more common, right? Which is a title that doesn't indicate marital status. In modern perspective, many women now choose to maintain their own title, whether married or not, as a matter of personal preference and independence. Some women may choose to change their title to Mrs. as a way to acknowledge their marital status, while others may prefer the MS, dot, or the Miss for various reasons. So that is what Meta AI has for us.
Okay, so to cut the story short, men maintain their identity before and after marriage. There's no change there. It's the women that get to change. Okay, gotcha. Do you see how my theory can, or we should leave it?
Happy wedding anniversary.
Okay, guys, I'm just joking. I don't mean that men are perpetual cheats. That's not what I mean. I just think that quite a number of men in this generation that we live in tend to be married but not show it in any way, shape, or form.
So they can do it.
So they can do nonsense outside of the marriage.
I hear you. I hear you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've been married for 2 years now, and it would be nice for us to do like a reflection, just how it has been so far and all. So how would you describe our marriage? If you had to pick a word, what would you use to describe our marriage?
To a word, blossoming.
Okay, I like that word. Like it's growing. It's like a plant that is just blooming. It's just starting out.
Yes.
Yeah, through 2 years. It feels like it hasn't been that long, but also it has been long somehow. Do you feel like that?
Yes.
Time seems to have passed by quickly, but also it's still a bit slow in a way.
Yeah, it's 2 years. 2 years. It doesn't look like a lot of time, but on the other hand, it's like 2 years. It's also not a joke.
Have you always wanted to marry early? In fact, would you say that you married early?
I wouldn't say I married early. I wouldn't say I married late.
Okay.
30 for most men nowadays, it's like the age where most men feel like they are ready to settle. And
I think between 30 and 34.
Yeah, between 30 and 34, yeah.
So I think it's early for you.
No. I was ready to get married at 25. At 25, I was ready to marry.
Wow. Where were you when you were 25? What were you doing?
I was doing my postgraduate training in psychiatry in a psychiatric hospital in Kiev. So I was ready.
Like, do you mean mentally ready? Like you knew all the things, the principles and everything, but like, would you have, so if a woman came into your life in that moment, would you have married at 26, 27?
Yeah. If I had found you at 25, 26. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, yeah, you get what I mean. But I was ready, really.
Okay.
Yeah, at 25.
In my German class today, we were discussing how life plans go and whether it's good to plan your life or just be spontaneous and allow things happen. And so it was kind of like a debate. Where do you stand? Are you for spontaneity or you're for planning out your life? And for me, I'm one of those people that really love to plan. Marriage was one of those things that I my head planned.
I think you wanted to get married like what, 23 or
25. By 25, I wanted to be married. So for me, I would say that I got married not as early as I wanted to, but I'm still grateful because I think it happened at the right time.
Yeah.
So if I had gotten married at 25, I don't know, I would still have had a good experience so far, but I think the timing is perfect looking back that, I was at the stage that I was when I met you.
Yeah.
I was more mature and prepared. I think that 25 for getting married for women is just something that we are somehow taught unconsciously. Primed in our childhood, like to aspire towards marriage. In Nigeria, like at 20, 21, you should be done with your university education. Then between 21 and 23, you start your working experience. You work for like 2-3 years, and in between that time, you should already have someone so that by 25, you're married. By 27, you have your first child. By 30, basically, you should be done with child rearing. That's the plan usually for most people. As at then, I think now things are changing. People are now being more bold, like, okay, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to experience the world and whatnot. Nevertheless, would you say that there has been something that has surprised you about our marriage in a good way or in a bad way?
Before we talk about the things that might have surprised me, I want to ask you the same question you asked me about one word to describe our marriage. So I said blossoming, right? So it's like producing flowers and progress. So what would be yours?
If I would describe our marriage with one word, I would say peaceful.
Okay.
I would say peaceful because as much as, like, good marriages don't get enough PR.
So come on, wait. Can you say that again? Good marriages
don't get enough PR.
I
think And a lot of people see so many bad marriages or hear of so many bad marriages that they just cannot believe that it is possible to have a peaceful marriage.
Yes.
It's so crazy.
And they feel like if you tell them that I don't argue, we don't fight in our home, we don't
like
have
we
anything.
Never raise our voices against each other, we never keep malice. It's like it's not possible. But it's actually possible, and that's the experience in our marriage to the glory of God.
Yes.
Do we have disagreements? Of course. We are different people.
Of course.
But I'm so grateful that overall like I have to give you credit. Like you have a way of just understanding who I am and how my tendencies are, like my personality basically, and you compliment me. So things that could bring about issues, for example, because you're already aware, as much as I'm already aware of you and your own tendencies, we're working it out, how to communicate, how to avoid conflict or discuss things in a way that in the end we come out with an outcome that is positive. So I do think that it's possible to have a peaceful marriage when the people inside have an understanding of each other and genuinely care about each other, genuinely are submitted to God. Because there are times that, for example, like I will just think to myself, God, this and this and this and that. And then because I have the Holy Spirit on my inside, either I am rebuked or I am encouraged or I am told to be patient. But there's just that communication with the Holy Spirit that makes me know that everything will be fine. And both of us have that. It's not just me. You too, you have the Holy Spirit. So he talks to you too, and then you can come to me. And then when you know that you've done something that I'm not happy about, we talk about it and we let it go. So for me, the word is peaceful.
That's nice. Peaceful blossom. Nice. Okay. Thank God for that.
Yep.
Really. Thank God. And like you rightly said, good marriages actually need more PR. And I don't think it's a thing of pride or being braggadocious when you talk about the beauty of your marriage. Because people who, like you rightly said, who have gone through terrible marriages are very vocal about how terrible and bad their marriage was. Right? And they come online and they give like 1 hour, 2 hours video just talking about how terrible, what they went through. And that makes people feel like marriage is such a dreadful thing to get into. But marriage is beautiful. And if you have a beautiful marriage, we're not saying a perfect marriage, because I honestly don't think there is any marriage that is perfect.
Nope.
Because, a marriage is made up of two imperfect people. So forget about the idea of perfection. The idea is you can have a blissful one. You can have a happy one. You can have a joyful marriage. Like Ladi said, it takes two to tango, right? And if you have a beautiful marriage, talk about it. Let people know. And you're not being, proud or prideful if you talk about it. I just wanted to just say that. Now let's talk about the question you asked me, surprises. Little context, right? Myself and Ladi, we had a long distance relationship, dating throughout actually until we got married, which is, I would say, nowadays more common than it was right before, where people are able to have relationships in different countries thanks to the internet age. And but there was a time where it would have been extremely difficult to be in a relationship with someone who is not in the same geographical location as you are. So we are having more long distance relationships now, so that which was our case. We dated for about 2 years. During the span of our dating, I also moved to different countries, right? And of course, getting married and now living under the same roof with Lolade, of course, a lot of surprises. And one of the first thing I quickly noticed was I married a very prim and proper wife. Prim and proper in every sense of the word. Like prim and proper in how the house should be, how things should be in the house, how things need to be placed. Prim and proper in how to, dispose refuse. Prim and proper in how to cross the street, how to, like, everything. Like I'm law abiding, but sometimes I'm like, oh, baby, I mean, I'm law abiding. I want to keep the law, but I mean, if I do this now, nothing will happen, honestly. Even if I get caught doing this, the highest is that person, oh, no, you shouldn't have done it. Oh, sorry. I mean, now I know better. Let me give an example. So one day I think we were going somewhere and we decided to go into the bus, right? We're having a bus ride. I was hungry. Lottie was hungry too. Okay, so we went, got croissant, and got into the bus. I'm hungry, you're hungry. We're in the bus. The croissant is inside a pack, right? So we can eat it, and the place is still neat, clean. So as I was about to bring down my croissant, my wife looked at me and she looked at me like, why do you want to eat your croissant here? I'm like, I'm hungry. And she's like, but it's not right to eat croissant inside the public transport or eat food inside. I'm like, cool.
But it's true. They don't allow eating in the bus.
I was like, my wife, please, okay. If I eat this croissant now and the police comes into this bus and say, hey, Mr. Man, you're not supposed to eat the croissant here. I'll say, oh, really? Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm hungry. And they won't take me to the prison for eating or to court for eating. So, but the wife I married, God, so prim and proper.
But can you remember the time that we went into Rossmann?
Yes.
The drug and Anu took this like all this Nivea Axe body deodorant, and he's like, oh, I want to smell it. I'm like, you just have to trust that the smell is good. You can't spray it. This my dear husband said he will spray it, that he wants to know what he's buying.
I mean, why would I buy a spray? Why would I buy a deodorant spray and I don't know what it smells like? Like, to be honest, I've never bought a deodorant spray without spraying it and smelling it.
It's because of people like it that they seal it. Anyway, so, I opened it and then he sprayed it, and that moment, the worker just came and said, please, this thing is not to be sprayed. Can you cover it?
And then what did I say?
And then he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I did not know. And I'm like,
yes. But I mean, you told me, but I did not believe you because I've always done it. Why are you laughing at me? Yeah. And so when she came and she said, oh, you shouldn't spray it. I'm like, oh, really? Okay, I'm sorry. And since that day, have you seen me spray it? No. Because now since what you tell me that I shouldn't spray it, so I wouldn't spray it anymore. But anyways, that's one of the things that shocks me. I married a very prim and proper wife. God, no, it's like next level.
But okay.
But it's good. So the prim and proper is not like a negative thing. It's good because it has helped me a lot.
So let me say my own. One thing that I have been surprised about is how we can eventually change, but it takes, like, it's a progressive thing, So let's use this example of me being prim and proper. Before I met you, I was even more prim and proper. So you have no idea how far I have come. So there are a lot of things that I'm just like, okay.
For peace of mind.
Okay, let's just because I cannot pick everything.
Like if you come to our house, there are different kind of slippers. There's like slippers for. Wait. Let me just tell people so they know. So if you come to our there's. That was the first night. That's when I visited Lola Day in our house before we got married. As I got in, she said, please, just remove your shoe here. I said, okay. So I removed my shoe by the door. Okay. Next thing, she offered me slippers. Okay. I took the slippers and I entered into the house. Then I wanted to step on the rug at the set towel rug. She said, no. The slippers is not. This slippers is for walking around, but when you want to step on this rug, you have to remove the slippers and step on the rug with your leg or your socks.
But that's logical, no?
But for me, it wasn't, so it's fine. But it's okay. Then so
it's a rug.
Yeah, wait now.
Okay.
But that slippers is that's inside the house. No, it's not going out.
But it's for the floor.
Okay, all right. So then I took the slippers. Now I wanted to use the toilet. As I was about to go to it. Let me talk now.
Talk.
So as I was about to enter the toilet with at least my girlfriend, then she has given me slippers, right, to be in the house. So I wanted to enter the bedroom, the toilets. As she came out, no. These slippers does not enter the bedroom. The bedroom has its own slippers, so take this slipper for the bedroom.
Yeah.
I say, wow.
But to be fair, okay, I agree that sometimes like I'm too prim and proper.
Yeah.
And to my point on change, like I am changing. Like I'm not there. There are many things now that I just
You overlook.
Like when people come, they use the same slippers that I give them. They put it on the rug. They even take it to the bathroom, and I'm like, I roll my eyes in my brain, but I cannot talk. I'm just like, oh my god, okay, whatever. It's fine. Or when these hand workers, these people come, these ones don't even take off their shoes, and then they put those dirty shoes. But you guys, like, think about it. The reason why not to justify myself, but think about it, like the shoes that we wear outside, they carry harmful bacteria that, for me, I'm like, my home is a sanctuary. So the moment you step into my home, I feel like you should get cleaned up somewhat. So the starting point is put off your shoes and take the one that I use in the apartment. So that's really the thinking,
which is good. I like it. And by the way, I'm saying all of these things not because I don't like it. Of course, first it was challenging to really get used to it, but now it's like second nature with me. Like, you're talking about change. Now, even when I go to people's houses, when I want to enter their toilets or their bedroom, I am conscious of it. I try to like remove my slippers if I'm wearing the slippers to enter their bedroom, because I'm already used to it in my house, you know. And yes.
For me, like when I go to another person's home, I watch how they do theirs in their home. So like if I go to an apartment and I see that, oh, they are wearing their shoes everywhere, I'll wear my shoes, because I mean, in Rome, act like the Romans, right?
Yeah, but for me, sometimes it happened when I went to visit people. It's just because it has become my second nature that when I'm going to the bedroom, I need to like remove the shoe or the slippers I was wearing and then change into another one. So like it's like,
no, for me it cannot be, because
you are more so mine is like my own is like what they call autopilot, but you, because you know why that rule was established. And you're living by the rule, but me, because I've been trained. So
you've been trained.
It's like autopilot. Like, hey, this is close. I'm like, okay, I want peace, so I must do what needs to be done. Yeah. But okay. It's nice. It's nice.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
Do you think that we have had difficult challenges in the past years? And is there anyone that you would like to highlight?
Yes.
Because we talk about the highlights and that our marriage is peaceful and whatnot, but I think maybe it's also good to give another perspective, that it's not like everything has been completely rosy, you know. So maybe we can talk about the challenges.
I won't go too deep on this topic, but I'm just going to just highlight it very quickly. If you're a believer, you're a Christian, and you made a choice before marriage to live a devout life and to avoid any form of, fornication and all of that, and then you get into marriage, there is no, I mean, people are talking more about it nowadays, but it's important that people understand that you won't get it immediately. And when I'm saying get it, I'm talking about you and your husband or you and your wife having to do what married people do. You're going to improve over time, right? So that is something that I think we improved over time,
and we're still
improving. That's something I would highlight just briefly, that it gets better. It gets better, especially when both of you are willing to
physical intimacy. By the way,
when both of you are willing to put in the work and to do better at that. So that's something that I think we've improved.
Yeah, I think for me it's like learning how to understand you and just give grace. I was raised in a home where we were never walking barefoot in the home, so we always have to have slippers on. And then little things like that, where there are like stark differences between both of you. You have the way you were raised, I have the way I was raised. And then we now have to somehow understand each other and live in peace and harmony. You know, in the beginning, I think that was a bit challenging for me to kind of understand that, okay, this is how Anu is. This is how Anu is with his family. This is how Anu communicates. For example, you don't go into the details. Like, you wait for me to ask you, and then you might just give me surface level answers. And me, if you ask me, I will tell you from A to Z. I'll give you the genesis. I'll give you in between, the gist, the whole thing, you know? So that understanding that you are so different from me because of how you were raised, and just trying to give you grace that, okay, like, I need to understand you more. That's something that was in the beginning challenging, but I think definitely, like, I have gotten better at understanding you. Excuse me. I have gotten better at understanding you and just working with the personality that you have. And I also think that you have even improved, like, in that communication aspect, like giving details. This was something that in the beginning of our marriage, like, Anu will just give you like one word, one line, the most important information, and then the details is missing, you know. But now you go into the details even without me asking, and that's something that I appreciate. See, another change.
Yeah, but what you're saying is true, because that's one of the things that makes marriage interesting, right? Because marriage is like a school where you're coming to really learn a lot. You're coming to learn a lot about yourself, coming to learn about another person. And so imagine you're coming to meet someone who has lived like over 2 decades, sometimes close to 3 decades of their life without you. They have derived their own mindsets, approach to life, approach to things, and now somehow both of you have to live in an enclosed space and function as a team. There's a lot of differences between you both fundamentally as individuals, and also even the fundamental difference between a male and a female in how they think, how they operate, how they are wired. And so when we got married, like you rightly said, when I want to give an information to anybody, really, and it was not just about you, I don't do a lot of details. Like, I really just give summary. If you ask me what happened, how did it go, I just tell you this was what happened, this is the context, and that's the end. And then when we started talking, one of the things I really appreciate, and I think this has helped us thus far, is that we are able to communicate well. Because it's one thing to have understanding and grace, but it is another thing to do that without communicating your desires or communicating what you want or what you would prefer. So you can be understanding and still be burnt. You can be understanding and still be pained. You can be understanding and still be suffering. And that is not the goal. The goal is, yes, give grace to your partner, try to be understanding, but also with wisdom communicate what you would like. And that was what you did to while we started our relationship. And you were like, okay, I get you're different, but this is how it makes me feel. Like you were saying, if you ask me stuff and I give you all of the details, it makes me feel like I am oversharing. And then I ask you, and then you're not saying a lot, and then it's like, like the way you said it at times, like you think I only want to be talking, and I do want to know more about you and about a lot of things about your family and things like that. And so when you communicated that to me and I understood how it made you feel, then I got it. Because that's not my intention. I don't want you to feel like you're oversharing. I don't want you to feel like I'm keeping something from you. This is how I usually communicate. So that decision that you made to communicate to me how you felt and what you would like, and my desire to also be in a peaceful relationship with you and to make our marriage work, then I had to meet you midway. And so, like you've given me your feedback that now I speak more, I'm able to give more details, and you're happy, and I'm happy too, right? So you can change, and your marriage can work when you're willing to make it work.
Cool. As we slowly come to a close, can you describe me with one word?
That's very difficult. How do I describe you in one word? I'll describe who you are to me, and I'll say you are a blessing.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, that's it. I guess that encapsulates a lot of things.
Mine is partner.
Partner
in everything. In everything, like literally everything in this life. I thank God for you.
Awesome.
What's the favorite meal I cooked for you this year? This year too.
Between 1 and 2. Favorite meal? Boy, I have to think. What's I really enjoy when your food. So, but the question is, what is the favorite? Oh.
It's true. By the way, this is difficult for Anu because Anu is not very picky with food, so she enjoys almost everything I make.
Yeah, favorite. I really don't know. Really.
Okay. I'll let that one pass. Do you have a habit that you want us to build in this next 1 year together?
A habit that I want us to build.
I think I have an idea.
What?
Gym. To go more soon.
I was going to say gym.
Yeah.
Maybe to be physically fit.
Yeah, but we're on the journey now. At least we take walks now, like maybe 3 to 4 times per week.
I wonder that when we are like 60, 70, we're still like
looking agile, at
younger, like
yeah. Oh, to be good. Okay, so as we come to a wrap, finish this sentence. I'm excited to build dash with you.
I'm excited to build this family with you.
Aww.
I'm excited to build businesses with you. I'm excited to build ministries with you.
Don't say everything, no.
Yeah. 3. Yeah.
Okay.
How about you?
I'm excited to build tomorrow with you.
Okay.
So everything that is in tomorrow, the future, every single thing. So business, family, healthy lifestyle, ministry, community. Yeah, we'll do it together. All right. So with that said, happy 2nd year anniversary, my love. So this last part, just free flow. One thing that you want to say to me?
I want to just appreciate you, my dear wife, once again for, like I said, for being a big blessing. You made the scripture true in my life. When the Bible says, whosoever finds a wife has found a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. I genuinely have seen the raw expression of the favor of God since I got married to you. And so I thank God that I met you, and I thank God that we are together. I also want to thank your parent, your family for raising this amazing human being that happens now to be my wife. I thank God for how you were raised, for the kind of family. I don't even call your mom my mother-in-law. She's like Mama. I call her Mami, my mother, because that's really who she is. And your siblings too, they're like my bros. Your brother, he is my friend before you became my wife, right? So I'm so grateful for your family. And also your extended family. They're just so warm since we got married and I got to know them. I can't start mentioning names of all of them, but they're so warm. So I really thank God for your extended family. I thank God for your friends also, and I want to thank your friends that I got to know. Funola and Tolu. They're just so beautiful friends, and I see how they love you, and the love that they have for you also extends to me. The respect that they have for you also extends to me. That means a lot. And also I want to thank even your friends that I met here in Germany. I literally, my life here was just easier because you're a good human being and you had good friends that love you. So when I came here, it was just easy for people to just love on me because of the goodness that they've experienced with you, and so they just basically transferred that love to me. So it's just easy.
But also because you're a great human being.
Thank you.
To be honest,
yeah,
the thing is, my friends are able to love on you because you are lovable.
Thank you.
And before they met you, I told them, I said, you will love this guy.
Thank you.
Trust me, you will love this guy. And Tolu always says, Anu is a solid man. That's how she describes it. She's like, my brother, he's a solid man. And so all of that to say that I also am glad that I made the decision to follow you. I remember the scripture that I was meditating on before I decided to say yes to the relationship that then led to a marriage. And God was asking me a question that, are you willing to follow? And in that time I didn't know the journey, what it would look like, the twists, the turns and everything, but I just knew that you were a man who loved God, who feared God, who was kind, and who loved me, and so I will be fine. So the past 2 years of our marriage, you've just gotten better at loving me, at understanding me, carrying my matter literally on your head, encouraging me, believing the best in me, helping me with my mindset and how I see situations. And I'm very grateful. Really, you are a solid man. You're very grounded. The way you think, your positivity, my goodness, that's something that we need to actually study. We need to bring out Anu's resilience and positive mindset, his positivity mentality. Everything is positive with Anu, possible. And that's something that I'm so grateful to God for that you have, because then I can learn from you. I see how you respond to even difficult situations. And I'm like, this my husband is a role model. Let me not fall his hand. But even when I fall his hand, he still extends grace. And he's like, I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. And that is so heartwarming to have such a person like you in my life. Of course, I love your family. I love daddy and mommy. I love Joba. I love Okiki. I love Mr. Ukoba,
yes,
Ogochuku. And I'm just thankful for the way that your family has also embraced me and made me feel so loved. Your family is so, I don't want to say simple, but like your family is so easy to love. You guys are very down to earth, happy-go-lucky, and that's something that I see and I respect also the way you guys are friends, the way you guys banter on your family call. That's like so funny. The way you guys can talk to mommy and daddy and then have conversations and you're like, mommy, it's not true. I really love that. Like, you guys have such a very unique relationship and I appreciate that. And I'm praying that the next year and even the years to come, that God gives me the grace to stand by you, to help you, because the woman is the helpmeet. And so I'm committed to helping you become all that God has in store for you, everything that God will have you become. I pray for the grace to help you to become all of that. And yeah, like I said, I'm looking forward to building tomorrow with you.
My G.
Partner in everything.
That's it. All right, then, people.
All right,
thanks.
People. This was a long episode, the longest ever, but so worth your time.
Wow.
Have a good listen. Share the episode. Don't forget to do all those things, and God bless you. We'll see you in the next one. Toodles.
Toodles. Ciao.